Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So today we have Mr. Archit Pava with us. Archit had cleared his DU-JAT in 2014 and he sought admission in Shahid Sukhdev College and he pursued his course, that is Bachelor of Management Studies. And after doing his Bachelor of Management Studies, he went on to do his MBA from FMS. And currently, Archit is working as a management consultant with Accenture Strategy. So Archit is going to talk about preparation for DU-JAT and he's going to give us insights into it. Welcome to Education View 360, Archit.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. So Archit, we'll start with our question answer session. Your first question is
hmm
what is DU-JAT and when
hmm
should one start preparing for it?
Okay, so DU-JAT is basically a joint admission test which is conducted by Delhi University for admission to a certain set of courses, which are basically BMS, which I pursued from Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, as well as BFIA, which is Bachelor of Finance and Investment Analysis, as well as a few other courses such as Bachelor of Business Economics. Many of them are similar to other courses, but they are offered with some bit of management involved in them. So I would call them management oriented courses.
All right. And also, please share with our students the strategy to prepare for
hmm
DU-JAT because you sought a very good ranking. I believe you got 37th All India rank out of, say, almost 30,000
Yes.
students. So, what are the strategies to get such excellent rank?
Mhm. Okay, so in my year, which was 2014, how I prepared about it was my board examinations ended on 31st March. I was a commerce student, so I really wanted to get into Shahid Sukhdev College. It was my dream college. So right after my boards ended, I took a crash course with one of the premier educational institutes for this examination. And over there, basically, I was told about the four different sections within the exam, which are quantitative ability, analytical and logical ability, English based, which is almost like verbal aptitude, and then there is general awareness. So across the four sections, I divided my time almost on an equal basis. Something which I was good at because I did my quizzing was general awareness. Other than that, I just read the newspaper, so my strategy was a little different for this. For the other three things, the logical, the verbal, as well as the quantitative, I think my coaching helped me a lot because they basically structured my way, and there was a lot of individual focus as well in the coaching institute. So for quantitative, I spent a lot of time doing. So higher maths was something which I did as a part of my board examination, my mathematics board examination as well. So it wasn't that much of a challenge. But other than that, all the topics which were there till class 10, which such as time, speed, distance, ratios, algebra, and all, for that I had to focus a little more because some of the questions in the exam are very tricky. For logical ability, again, the coaching institute helped me a lot. And similar things such as solving a family arrangement, a circular arrangement, all of these things. I believe I learned a lot of them from coaching, and then of course it depends on how you perform in the examination. And English and all, I was again very fond of reading. I think these simple habits make life a little easier when you're preparing for the exam.
Precisely, yes, Archit, you're right. Archit, so what I could make out from your preparation strategy that
hmm
coaching played a very, very important role. And other than the coaching, how many hours did you really put into your self studies? And if somebody is not
hmm
sort of keeping the option of going to a coaching institute, so what
hmm
advice do you have for such aspirants?
Okay. So, right, I joined coaching in April. I took a crash course. In my time, the exam was on June 15th or something. So I had practically 2.5 months to prepare. I gave almost 8 to 10 hours per day because in those days I didn't really have anything else except waiting for the board results. So during that time, I spent around 8 hours almost on a daily basis preparing. Um, Among these sections, I think I spent a lot of time again working on quantitative ability. But in case, just in case you do not want to go for a coaching, I think these are very aptitude based examinations, which actually just require basic intelligence. And it is something which you can very well prepare on your own. But I would actually advise people who don't want to go for coaching institutes, I think they should buy books of at least one coaching institute, and then they can actually prepare by themselves only. I think simple habits of reading newspaper on a daily basis, business awareness, and general awareness can actually help in preparing on one's own.
All right, that's a very important thing that you brought out. That what is required is the good habits, good reading habits. What are the colleges that come under this, and what should be the target of a student? Which college should they be targeting once they write the UJAT?
Okay, so BMS is basically Bachelor of Management Studies. It is a very generic course in which you study HR, you study marketing, you study finance, all the basics of everything, and then you specialize in one particular field. So I specialize in finance, for example. But there are other courses also which are very specialized from the beginning, such as BFIA. So BFIA is Bachelor of Finance and Investment Analysis. In that course, you do not study everything, but you specifically focus on finance and investment. So I did BABS Finance, for example, and I specialized in finance. But BFI is a much more specialized course than BBS Finance. So while I was talking about the counseling part, in which basically people are allotted the different colleges, I saw a very strong preference for BMS, a generic course, because it's a graduation degree. So a lot of people want to play safe and want to have a wider horizon. That's why a lot of people choose a BBS or BMS course, but it entirely depends on what you want to do. So BMS, BFI are some of the courses which are offered by Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies. There are other colleges such as DDU, Deen Dayal Upadhyay College and Keshav Mahavidyalay, which are also very popular and good colleges offering the same courses. There's another very popular course which is Bachelor of Business Economics. It's a very different economics-based course which has a tinge of management in it. I think that is also a good course which is offered by many good colleges, including Khalsa College. So these are some of the courses which you can enroll in based on your particular preferences.
All right. So that's very insightful. Now, please tell our students that what are the other sort of exams that you prepared
Mhm.
for, and what should be the other options for them. Supposing they are not able to make it, unfortunately, into the merit list, then what should be the other options open to these students?
So basically, I also appeared for a lot of these examinations. I appeared for IP University, which also has a very similar kind of course structure. So in case you're preparing for DU JAT, then you automatically can also prepare for IP University, and it doesn't really hurt to fill out one additional form. So I would recommend everyone who is appearing for BMS, BFIA, or any other course for basically DU JAT and to write the examination for IP University, Symbiosis, and also Narsi Monji. And I also appeared for all of these examinations because they all follow very similar pattern.
Great. And Archit, tell us more about the placements. Once you complete these courses, what is the scope of placement, and or is it
Mhm.
compulsory for a candidate to go in for an MBA to get secure a good job?
Okay, yeah. So I think placements. I would put a caveat here that I would know mostly about Shahid Sukhdev because मेरे कॉलेज के बारे में मुझे ज़्यादा पता होगा. बाकी कॉलेजेस का आई एम श्योर उनकी प्लेसमेंट्स अच्छी होती होंगी अक्रॉस. बट शहीद सुखदेव कॉलेज की जितना मुझे आइडिया है हमारे ईयर में एंड अक्रॉस द ईयर्स इट हैज ऑलवेज बीन 100% placement, which means that almost everyone gets a placement, and basically the minimum package is around 7 to 8 lakhs per annum, which is considered really high as per undergraduate and Delhi University standards. And I believe that sari B schools mein there are jobs from every domain. Basically, there are jobs of consulting and analytics, which is basically the highest proportion of jobs. There are jobs for finance and investment banking, which are a little less, and then there are marketing based jobs. But then you can also get strategy based jobs in the industry with a lot of different startups visiting these campuses. So there are a lot of there are a lot of job opportunities. A lot of companies are attracted to these generic management based courses because, as we say it in CBS, basically these are the same skills which an MBA teaches you.
All right. My last question to you is, you mentioned in one of your answers that students generally prefer BMS over BFI. So,
Mhm.
what are the reasons for that, and why should one do that?
Mhm. ओके सो जब मेरा टाइम था मैं दोनों में बहुत कंफ्यूज था. सो आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट काउंसलिंग सेशन जहाँ पे अलॉटमेंट बेसिकली होती है. यू हैव टू गो, दे कॉल यू रैंक बाय रैंक एंड देन दे अलॉट यू वन ऑफ द colleges. I mean, that is based on your choice. So you have to give out a choice there. My choice choice initially was BFI course initially, and first counseling में मैंने BFI ही लिया था, and then eventually जब मैंने बहुत सारे alumni से बात किया तो मेरे को personally लगा कि मेरे लिए ज़्यादा beneficial choice could be BA BMS as a course. This is because मुझे लगा the बेसिकली एक जेनेरिक कोर्स ज्यादा यूजफुल होगा किसी भी कंपनियों के लिए. अनदर रीजन वाज कि BFI में देर आर मच मोर कोर्सेज जो हमारे ईयर में थे, उसमें ज्यादा क्रेडिट्स एंड कोर्सेज का रिक्वायरमेंट था एज कम्पेयर टू BMS में कम कोर्स और क्रेडिट्स का रिक्वायरमेंट था. I was able to do more internships, so that is the kind of learning which I always wanted. एंड जहां तक मुझे आइडिया, ऐसे कंपनीज का कोई बायस या कुछ भी नहीं होता टुवर्ड्स एनी पर्टिकुलर कोर्स. इट रियली डिपेंड्स कि आपको क्या करना है आगे परसू. बट मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मेरे लिए BMS वुड बी अ बेटर चॉइस ऑफ कोर्स. एंड स्पेशलाइजेशन तो BMS में पॉसिबल है ही, बस ये है कि फर्स्ट ईयर से यू डोंट हैव टू स्पेशलाइज इन समथिंग. सो दैट इज व्हाई आई वांटेड अ जेनेरिक कोर्स इन द बिगिनिंग, एंड बाद में जाके आई वांटेड टू स्पेशलाइज इन समथिंग.
All right. That's a personal reason you gave, but I'm sure most of the students would have similar sort of reasons. And most important thing that you brought out is that there is no discrimination when you sit for the placements. So it's always better to keep
Yes,
your options
absolutely.
open. Right. So thank you so much for
Yes.
being with us, Archit. Thanks a lot for your valuable time and your valuable inputs. I'm sure that this is going to help a lot of students to make a decision for their career. Thank you.
Thank you so much.